Most dogs miss out on the part of the walk that actually relaxes them, and most owners don't even notice it happening. You've probably felt it. Your dog pulling harder, getting more amped up, or coming home buzzing with energy instead of melting into that calm, happy puddle you were hoping for. If you like hanging out here and talking through everyday training stuff in a low-stress way, feel free to tap like or subscribe so you don't miss the next walk fix. This tiny mistake hides in plain sight, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Number 1. Identifying the big mistake. Walks turn into a rush. Picture this. You step outside. Your dog hits the end of the leash instantly, and the whole walk becomes a steady march where you're trying to keep pace while your dog tries to investigate everything. Most people experience that exact scene. And hidden inside it is the big mistake moving at a strict human pace while your dog is trying to slow down, stop, sniff, and actually process the world. Sniffing is how dogs sort through information. It's their version of scrolling the news, checking messages, and winding down all at once. When that natural rhythm gets interrupted, dogs often feel overloaded. You might notice constant tugging, skipping past scent spots, or that glazed, "I'm doing the motions" look from you, while your dog becomes more frantic. Many pulling or reactivity issues start here, not from disobedience, but from unmet sensory needs. It's comforting to know almost everyone walks this way, because it's what we were shown growing up. And once you see this pattern, it explains why some walks feel like battles instead of bonding time. So if rushing creates tension, what actually happens when dogs slow down and use their noses? Number 2. Why sniffing matters more than mileage. A study from the University of Portsmouth found that dogs allowed to sniff freely show noticeably lower stress levels than dogs kept at a steady pace. That single detail clears up so much about why your dog relaxes more during those slow, meandering moments than during brisk power walks. Scent work activates parts of their brain tied to emotional regulation. In simple terms, sniffing helps them settle their mind. Dogs build something called a scent map. Every patch of grass, tree trunk, or fire hydrant holds information about who's been there, when they passed by, and even how they were feeling. Their nose pulls in all that data the way your eyes pull in details from a neighborhood you're exploring. That mental engagement uses up far more energy than distance alone. Many people notice a funny pattern. A slow, sniff-heavy 10-minute walk often leaves a dog more satisfied than a fast 30-minute jog. You're not imagining that. Their brain is doing the work, and giving them that chance makes you feel more connected, like you're finally speaking their language. So if sniffing is this powerful, how can you tell when your dog isn't getting enough of it? Number 3. Signs your dog isn't getting enough sniff time. Imagine starting a walk, and your dog immediately drags you toward the first patch of grass, like it's the most important mission of their day. Most owners have lived that exact moment, and it's one of the clearest signs your dog is craving more scent time. That nose-first dive isn't random excitement. It's your dog trying to make up for all the information they've been missing. You might also notice pulling that never really stops, even after long walks. Their body may stay alert and stiff, almost like they're scanning for something they can't quite access. That kind of tension often turns into frustration, which can look like barking at other dogs, reacting to sounds, or just pacing when they get home instead of settling in for a nap. Many people blame themselves or assume their dog is just high energy, but these patterns show up in dogs of every size and age. It feels reassuring once you realize the behavior isn't personal. It's communication. And once you recognize these signals, the next step becomes obvious. How do you give your dog the sniff time they're asking for without turning every walk into chaos? Number 4. How to fix it during tomorrow's walk. A bold shift can change everything. Your dog doesn't need a longer walk. They need a more meaningful one, and you can create that starting tomorrow. Adding simple sniff zones along your usual route gives your dog a chance to slow down and explore without turning the whole outing into a free-for-all. Pick a patch of grass, loosen the leash a little, and use a cue like, "Go sniff," so they learn this moment is theirs. When it's time to move on, give a gentle, "Let's go," and return to a calmer, more structured pace. That balance teaches your dog that walks have rhythm freedom, then focus, then freedom again. Many dogs soften almost immediately when they realize they're allowed to finish a scent trail instead of being pulled away from it. You can make it even richer by rotating routes or visiting a new block once in a while. Fresh scents act like fresh stories, and dogs love that. These tiny adjustments often transform the entire walk, and you feel that sense of teamwork click into place. And once you try it, you'll probably notice something surprising. Your dog chooses calm on their own far more often. Ready to wrap this all together and make it part of your routine? Have you noticed how your dog's whole body loosens the moment they get a chance to sniff something interesting? That pattern shows up everywhere once you start looking for it. And it's a reminder that dogs thrive when we let them explore the world at their own pace. Slowing down doesn't make the walk less productive. It makes it more meaningful. You're giving your dog what their mind has been craving. And the payoff is a calmer, happier companion trotting beside you. Try experimenting over the next few days. Add a couple of sniff zones, wander down a new sidewalk, or let your dog linger at a favorite tree. Those tiny choices create the kind of connection most people wish they had on walks. And it feels good knowing you're giving your dog something truly satisfying. I'd love to hear what you discover. Drop a comment sharing your dog's favorite sniff spot or any changes you notice after trying these ideas. Your story might help someone else see their walk in a new way. If you want more conversations that make life with your dog feel easier and more connected, you're always welcome to stick around here.